All right, folks, you know the drill. It's a swap. So I got to drop the trailer here, and then right on the other side of this trailer here is a Swift trailer. Got to move that one out, and we can move this one in. I need a haircut. That'll be another song. I've got another place that we got to go to, so we got to get there by 3 o'clock. We got plenty of time, but I want to get there and get it done. So I'll see you there. All right, this is the next place that we're picking up from. It is a place that's got a whole bunch of cardboard and stuff, so people are getting mad. Well, there's no other place to go. I have to pull off to the side of the road, and then I have to check in, and then we have to come up and blindside back our way in, because there's no room to turn around when you get in there. Okay, well, good news. We don't have to back our way in here. That was weird instruction. She said, no. You just pull forward onto the scale so she can get the empty weight, and then pull to the back of the building and swing around and back into a dock. Okay. I don't know why Swift has more complicated instructions, but, you know, well, it is what it is, I guess. All right, so let me get to work here, and we'll get backed up into a dock, and we'll go from there. Okay, backed in. So the docks, you come in from this side. The docks are these outside ones over here. So you can see there's more there. Look at all the space you have to work with. Now, granted, there might be, more paper, cardboard and stuff filling up this area, but you've got a lot of room to work with, so this was no big deal. This is no big deal at all. So if you get this one, don't panic. It's a lot easier than what Swift is making it out to be. They're like, oh, you got to park on the side of the street, and then you got to back your way in here. And what the, no. That's like Swift giving you GPS directions that go through a residential neighborhood with a gate on the other side. All right, so they're loading me up, and after this, it's to Papel in Pruitt, New Mexico. Although I think I'm going to stop at the terminal first, because I noticed when I was driving, there's no pre-pass in the truck. There's no pre-pass. So I'm like, oh, crap. All right, here comes the scale. Is it? Oh, it's closed. Good. And then, I get into New Mexico. Oh, here comes another scale. Is it closed? No. I had to pull in. And the guy was waving me on. But I didn't know. I didn't know if I was going to be, have to go in or not. So I had to. So, yeah, I'm going to stop at the terminal in Albuquerque and get a pre-pass box. So that's how new this truck is. I didn't even have a pre-pass box. Blah, 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 a pre-pass box. Pre-pass box. Oh, God. You missed this, didn't you? Okay. We're here at Papel, and I don't need to wait. I can actually come forward and deliver. However, the load I'm supposed to get from here that would go back to Phoenix isn't ready. They said it may not be ready until tomorrow. But something might change. So I guess we'll find out when we get there. So when doing a delivery and inbound load, you're going to be coming to the south side of the building. You take your paperwork, and there's a box in here that you put it in. Apparently I've made a friend. He's using the trailer for shade. Oh, poor little thing. All right. I'm here at the Flying J, which is off of Refinery Road or something like that. It's like, what is it, like 20 miles or something like that from Bio Papel. Those of you who have gone this route, you know which Flying J it is. And this is where I'll be staying for the day, for the night. The load's not ready. It was supposed to be ready yesterday, and there were trucks there waiting. There was at least there was like one Swift truck there one night that was already all the way at the docks, ready to back in. He was off to the side. And then there was another night truck that was parked, in the waiting area. And then as I was leaving, another Swift and another night truck were coming. So there were more trucks, and they are all waiting for a load. Yeah, so this is why the OTR trucking was just not working for me. Because of this. Too much sitting, too much waiting. Oh, it's not ready. Yada, yada, yada. And I know some are just going to say, well, that's just trucking. You're just going to have to put up with it. Well, no, I don't have to put up with it. That's why I got a regular job. So I can get paid for my time, because my time is valuable. Maybe yours is not valuable, okay? That's fine. But mine is. All right, I like to get paid for my time. It wouldn't be so bad if Swift made up for that money that's lost, that I could be running. But instead, it's like, well, it has to be a 24-hour period before we'll get you something. Maybe. I've been through this situation more than once where I've waited, more than 24 hours, and they denied the request and gave no reason and didn't want to give a reason. I can't help but wonder if someone's going to hit this truck. It's brand new. I'm like, should I have parked here at Flying J? It's not my truck. Go ahead and hit it. I'll just get another one. Yeah, it's frustrating. It's frustrating. There's the issue with my health, and for what? I really want this to work. Honestly, I do. Because if I can work my regular job and then just do this, like on my days off, a run to Albuquerque and a run back, that's not bad. That's not bad. That brings in a consistent amount of money every week. Much better than what I was doing in OTR when I was doing it full time. With the exception of the first 6 months, because the first 6 months they had me running, because they guaranteed me $1,000 a week, so they ran me. Drop and hook, long miles, big miles. I get there, they had the next one ready to go. They had me running, and I was stressing out trying to keep up as a new driver. But when it was no longer beneficial for them to do that, they didn't. And now this is what it is. It's this type of stuff. And that's why I really want it to work. I really do, but I don't know. So that's where we're at the moment. But yeah, it is what it is. I'm just trying to do what I can to try to make this work somehow. Like I said, I like Swift as a company. Is it the greatest company? No. I'll be honest with you. No, it's not the greatest company out there. I can't really, I've had someone on one of my videos say, which company out there do you think is really good to go to besides Swift? I'm like, I really can't answer that because I haven't been to all those other companies. I really don't know. I cannot honestly answer that. I can only tell you from my experience with Swift, if it's a good company or not. As a starter company, sure, I think it's an okay company. Don't come to Swift thinking that you're going to get the greatest of training. All right, they'll train you to get your CDL. But then after that, it's the roll of the dice on whether you get a good mentor or not. A mentor that knows what they're doing and knows how to teach. Otherwise, you are going to be out there on your own afterwards, confused and wondering what the heck to do. You know, you might know the basics, but you're going to go out into all these other areas where, you know, you need to back and park, and you're trying to figure it out. All these places are designed differently. Some are big, some are small, some are narrow, some are wide, some are a combination of, you know, the four of them, and it's never the same from one to the other to the other. So it's not like you can keep up. You know, it's not like you can't practice and keep it consistent, because it always changes. So I mean, if it was the same thing all the time, you could constantly practice and get better at it. But it's not. It keeps changing, and just when you think you've got it on one, you get to another situation, and you're like, well, it's like everything you learned just got thrown out the window. So it's tough. It's tough, and that's just a warning that I want to give you. And you know, that could be like with any other company too, Knight or CR England or CRST or Prime, stuff like that. But company-wise, I think Swift is good. Do they pay the greatest? I think money-wise, I think I'm doing better than other drivers that are starting out, just because I've got I've got veteran status. Because I've heard of other people and what they're making per mile, and I'm like, oh duh. It's like bad. I'm like, I complain just based on what I get, you know, paid on. The fact that other people are making a lot less than what I'm making is just cringy. It really is, and I really feel bad for those people, because this job deserves better pay. It deserves better pay and better recognition, but drivers are just treated like absolute trash. You know, they're taken advantage of a lot, and this is like one of the most important industries in the world. I mean, this stuff isn't going to ship itself. Not yet. It's getting there, but not yet. But anyway, so we'll see. I told my fleet manager about the situation. It sounds like he's in a little bit of a panic. He's like, oh crap, they must be behind. Because he knows that I need to be back, because I've got my other job I got to get to. Even if I did get the load today, I couldn't get back into Arizona anyway. Apparently there was a nasty accident in Gallup going west. So bad that the I-40 is closed. There's digital signs that were saying that was closed. My Garmin started saying, finding a new route, I-40 is closed. So something's bad. So I wouldn't be able to get back there until tomorrow anyway. I just wanted to get the load now and get it scaled, and then shut down. And you know, just shut down and just be ready to go tomorrow or early in the morning or something like that. So, but hey, everything might work out, and that's what I'm hoping. I'm hoping everything will work out, so that way I can do this again the next week. So I'm all for it. It just needs to work. And heck, if they're able to do something that goes from the Phoenix terminal to Albuquerque to El Paso and then back, I'd be up for that too. So I'm willing to do the run. I'm willing to do the drive. It just has to work. I'm going to call it a day, a night. tomorrow morning, I'll wake up. I'm going to give them a call. My hours will reset around 4 o'clock in the morning, New Mexico time. I will call them and see if it's ready. If it is, head on out. If not, I guess I'll get breakfast over here at Denny's. I don't know. With what? I'm not yet. What am I making? I don't know. All right. Well, anyways, I will see you tomorrow.